Hi everyone, this is Dimple again for week number 11, and today I'm going to talk about kind of my role in my team and how that has changed over the past couple of months. So a few weeks ago, I talked about how my role on the team was very technical. I think based on experiences, I've had the most technical experience building in tech, and that was a really interesting dynamic, I think, coming in, because I feel like in the past I think I've always been pretty biologically technical, but when it comes to computer science and building and AI and all of this stuff, I've always felt that I'm not as technical as other people. And that's because this is in experiences where I was going to hackathons and different projects and programs where people are all into CS, and me being the biologist, I'm kind of out of scope, out of the loop. But I think here it was really interesting because I was the most technical, and I think that still does hold true. I think in terms of building out the actual integration and building out our final prototype, I will probably be doing a majority of that. However, I think everybody on my team, it's really cool. Everybody is ready and willing to learn. And I think a couple of my teammates have really kind of explored by coming to different hackathons with me, because I do love going to hackathons and doing events like that, and saying yes to opportunities like that. And I think I've kind of rubbed that off on my teammate, and Aurora, she's been also coming with me to all of these events, and I think she's also a little bit more technical now. So I think she's going to be a huge help, and then so is Avian, who has always kind of been technical as well. So I think that in terms of that, we kind of have this technical force. And then Tiffany and Stella are also really good with when it comes to the UI, the design side of it, and the actual product side of it. So I think as a team, we have a good symbiosis, synergy, in how we're gonna go about building our product. And I think that's really cool. I think overall my role in the team has pretty much stayed similar, kind of being more of this technical driving lead of how do we we have all these ideas, how do we actually implement these ideas, how do we integrate with devices, how do we do all of that, is it feasible, and kind of planning that out and developing those prototypes. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm starting to enjoy that role, to be honest, because it's giving me a lot of agency in terms of actually building and turning my ideas into reality, because I have this tool set, I have the skill set now to actually turn my ideas into a reality. So I think that's super cool. Overall, I think the team dynamics are going really well, and that's it for this week. See you guys next week. Bye.